class we discussed about for in divide and conquer technology strategy. So what is the general method for divide and conquer methodology? Then how to do the complexity for divide and conquer technology. Then after that we discuss for application of divide and conquer methodology. It's correct. So this is for previous thing. So how to calculate the complexity method, how to do for the worst case, best case, and average case complexity for in divide and conquer methodology. So what is divide and conquer? So based on the given problem, you have to divide for two sub-problem. The two sub-problem to be solved. After solving all the problem, you have to combine for the original problems. It's correct. After solving the given problem, you have to combine for the given problem. That is divide and conquer methodology. This is for divide and conquer strategy. So in the divide and conquer strategy, we are having for what are the application? Binary search, quick sort, merge sort, then Struction matrix multiplication algorithms. This is the basic thing you are. So in previous class, we discussed about for in the complexity of how to calculate the complexity for divide and conquer methodology, then application of merge sort, binary searching, then Struction matrix multiplication algorithm. So this is for one of the application for divide and conquer methodology. It's correct. So here today we will discuss about for quick sort algorithms. Quick sort algorithm. So what is quick sort algorithm? What is quick sort algorithm? So what is quick sort algorithm? This is one type of sorting algorithm. The sorting algorithm related to the it's a internal sorting algorithm. Correct? It is an internal sorting algorithm. So in that internal sorting algorithm, we have to calculate for the complexity. We got to calculate for the based on the complexity. How to calculate based on the given problem? You have to do the problem based on the divide and conquer methodology. After solving divide and conquer methodology, you can got the solution. So finally, you can conclude the problem. After completing the problem, you can go for the complexity for the given methodology. Complexity for the given methodology. So this is the thing for main thing for divide and conquer strategy. Divide and conquer strategy. Okay. So here, okay. So here, now we'll check. We go to the problem. So what is the problem here? The problem is it is mainly focusing on divide and conquer techniques. So in that it is algorithm. It's a divide and conquer types. So it is the divide and conquer types. So this is purely related to the divide and conquer types. Divide and conquer types. So next thing, this algorithm, it is rearrange the elements and split array into two subarray. Rearrange the element and split the element into two subarray. In between the searching of each element, you are having for two things. What is the two thing? Here for is the array format. So the first element is the first one is the left side value, and the last one is the high side values. Okay, the first one is first of the element, the last element will be indicated for high of the elements. So here what we'll do, the problem is divided into the two subhop. So now you have to choose for one element. That element is nothing but pivot element. Pivot element, P-I-V-O-T. I think you are familiar about for quick sort in data structure concept. Okay, once again I recall and complete the problems. So this is the rearrange the element and split the array into two subarray. In element between the search of each element is the left subarray is less than or equal to the average element, and each element the right subarray is larger than the middle element. Okay, so you are choosing for one element. The element is nothing but pivot element. So in that pivot element, always the left side value is always lesser than the pivot element. The left side value is always lesser than the pivot element. The right side value is also always greater than the pivot elements. Okay, the left side value is always less than the pivot element. The right side value is always greater than the pivot element. Greater than the pivot element. This is the main concept. Okay, so based on the given problem, you are dividing the two sub problem. After solving the problem, this is a sub problem 1. This is for sub problem 2. Sub problem 1, sub problem 2. So afterly we have to conclude for these two sub problem. You have to complete for the given solutions. you got to complete for given solution. So this is for dividend conjugate methodology. Dividend conjugate methodology in quick short algorithms. Okay, now you can go to the problems. Okay, next thing is, okay, this is the algorithms. This is the algorithm. So in that quick short, it can be used to arrive the, in that quick short, it can be used to arrive the element as the efficient sorting method. It is differ from the merge sort. Okay, it can be used to arrive at an efficient sorting method different from the merge sort. So what we'll do, you got to rearranging the elements from, what we'll do, you got to rearranging the element from a of I to n, a of 1 to n, a of 1 to n. A of 1 to n means such that a of I is less than or equal a of j. A of I is less than or equal a of j. Okay, for all I between 1 to m, the all I will be in 1 to m. Okay, j between 1 mean after that m plus 1, so m plus 1 to n. Okay, so this is for I, this is for j. So I is 1 to m, j is m plus 1 to n. So finally we can got the element for 1 to n. 1 to n. So you can, what we'll do, you can independently sort, or no merging is needed. First you got to sorting for the left side of the element. Again we got to sorting for the right side of the element. So both the sorting will be completed. You got to merge for the given data. That is for quick sort algorithm. That is the main theme for the given algorithm. So A is 1 to n. So we are having for two things, a of I and a of j. I will be for left side, j will be for right side. So I will be indicate for 1 to m. J will be indicate for m plus 1 to n. So this is for left side, this is for right side. After combining these two, first you got to sort it for the first sorted element. Again you got to sort for the second set of sorted element. Then you got to combine for these two set of sorted element. You got the solution is called quick sort algorithms. Quick sort algorithm. Okay, now we can go to the problems. Okay, solve the problem. Okay, here you can check, I give the problems. So what is the problem? I am giving the example is 44. Giving you example is 44. Okay, what is the example? You can check here. 44, 33, 11, 55, 77, 90, 40, 60, 99, 22, 88. Okay, we are having for 11 elements. Okay, 44, 33, 11, 55, 77, 90, 40, 60, 99, 22, 88. So what is the thing? In quick short, the main thing is you are motivating for one pivot element. The pivot element is (77, 90, 40, 60, 99, 22, 88). So here in quick short, you are using for one element. The element is nothing but the key element. The key element is nothing but pivot element. Okay, this is the main key point for in quick short. Pivot element. Pivot element. That is the main thing. So what is the thing? Here I am choosing for the first element is the pivot element. So let 44 be the pivot element. You go to scanning the element. It's done from right to left. First you are doing for right to left, mean after then you are doing for left to right. Similarly, you got to do for the comparing for both the right side of the element, then left side of the element. So the right side of the element is so smaller than the pivot element. So the right side of element is smaller than the pivot element, mean you got to swap it. It is higher than, mean no need to swap. That is the main thing. Okay, so here you can check that this is the element. Okay, we'll start here. Okay, okay, here. So you have to comparing the 44 is the pivot element. So comparing 44 to the right side of the element. So the right side of the element is the first one is 88. So the 44 compared with the 88, pivot element is higher than 88. So you can move on to the next element. The next element is 22. Okay, you can check. Now 44 is the pivot element. The pivot element is comparing to the right side of the element. The right side of the element is smaller than the 44. Yes, it is smaller than the 44. The value will be is 22 only. The value is only for 22. So what we'll do? So you have to swap the element for pivot element in right side of the element. So what is the here? Here 44, here 22. So you have to replace here and here. Swap the given elements. Swap the given element. So what is the answer here? Here 22. Then similarly you have to write all the value. 22, 33, 11, 55, 77, 90, 40, 60, 99. Then swap mean in 22 replace you got to insert for 44. 44, 88. 44, 88. Okay, it's clear? This is the first question. Then what we'll do after comparing? Now comparing 44 to the left side of the elements. Now we are comparing for right side. After that you are comparing for the left side of the elements. So what is the left side of the element? The left side of the element is, the element must be greater than the 44. Then you got to swap it. Now what is here? The 44. Now what is the element? 22, 33, 44. Now you can check the pivot element. The pivot element will be checked for left side of the element. So 22, 33, 11 is always less than 11. It is an acid in the position. So you have to compare to the next element. The next element is 55. Now what we'll do? The 44, you have to comparing the 44 to the pivot element is the 44. The pivot element you have to compare to the left side of the element. Left side of the element is 22, 33, 11 is in as it is in position. The next element is 55. So the 55, the element must be greater than the 44. The 55 element must be greater than the 44. So what we'll do? Then you have to swap the elements. So what is the answer here? Then you have to write 22, 33, 11. Instead of 45, you have to write for 55, you have to write for 44. Then 77, 90, 40, 60, 99. In 45, replace 55, 88. So what we'll do? Repeatedly, you have to recursive for the first steps and second step. We have to do for the until you have to get the sorting of the element for given quick sort method. So you have to get two lists, one list from left from the pivot element and right from the pivot element. You are doing for one things. Left side of the pivot element and right side of the pivot elements. So the pivot element is less than value, lesser than mean, you got to swap it. The right side will be greater than mean, you got to swap. So based on that, you got to do for the, so you got to do for similar than you got to do for the step 1 and step 2 of the given problem. Okay, now we can check what is the next things. What is the next thing? Okay, this is until then you are started for this element only. It's correct. Up to that you have to start it. Okay, so here next you got to check. Now the element is 44. Now you got to check. This is for left side. Now you are checking for the right side of the element. So 44 compared with 88 is greater than, 55 is greater than, 99 is greater than, 60 is greater. Which one is smaller? 40 is smaller. Now what we'll do? You got to swap the element for 44 and 40. So what is the answer here? 22, 33, 11, 40, 77, 90, 44, 60, 99, 55, 88. I think 88 here. Okay, it's correct. Now what we'll do? Now you can check. This side is over. 44, 40 is completed. Okay, next you have to check what is the element. Apart from this thing, and the left side of the element is always, it will be compared with the pivot element of pivot element is 44. The 44, this value will be always lesser. Again, you have to check which one is the element. The 44 in right side will be checked. 44 compared with 60, it is greater. 99 is also greater. 55 also greater. 88 also greater. So the right side, all the element will be in greater than only. You have to check in left side. The first 4 element will be less only. Remaining 77 and 98 will be for higher than the pivot element of 44. Now we can compare for the given elements. Which element? 77. So here 22, 33, 11. So 40 and 44 you got to 40 is also in correct positions. Now you can check 44 and 77. So compare with 44, 77 is the greater element. So the left side is always for the lesser than the key pivot element. So here what we'll do, you got to check, you got to replace for the 44 and 77. So what is the answer here? 22, 33, 11, 40. Instead of 77, you got to write for 44. Then 90. Instead of 44, you got to write for 77, 60, 99, 55. Okay, it's clear. Then what is the next thing? After swapping of 77, now you can check here. Now you can check here. Now the pivot element is 44. It's in correct position here. How to check? 44 is here, 88 not here. This is for here only. Okay. So now the left side element is 44 is the pivot element. The pivot element of left side value is always less than the pivot elements. Left side value is always less than the pivot element. 44 is the pivot element. The pivot element left side is always less than the pivot element. Here you can check in right side. The 44 is the pivot element. The pivot element right side is always greater than the pivot elements. Greater than, left side is less than. It's correct position only. So in 44 is the pivot element. The pivot element left side is less than the key value. The right side is greater than the key values. So based on the given the pivot element of 44, the pivot element is 44. Based on the pivot element 44, the left side value will be sorted in the as per order. The right side value also sorted in the as per the orders. Okay, it's clear. Now go to the next point. Next point. Now you can check based on the answer only. 22, 33, 11, 40, 44, 90. So this is for sublist 1. This is for sublist 1. Sublist 1. So in 44 key value, the key value less than is, left side is less than the key value. The right side is greater than the key values. So this is for sublist 1. This is for sublist 2. So these two sorted sublists side by side, what we'll do, now you can arrange for the left side, the key value you have to arrange in sorted portion, and the right side, the key value will be also you have to arrange for the in sorted portions. Okay, how to arrange for the sorted value? Here you can check 22, 33, 11, 40. Here again I am choosing for the first value is the key value of pivot element. The first value is the key value of pivot elements. First value is the key value of pivot element. Key value of pivot element. Okay, here you can check in 22. Now you can check 22, 40. 40 is always greater than right side. Okay. Next you got to check compare with the next element 11. So compare with the pivot element of 11. 11 is less value. Compare with the pivot element of 22. Now you can arrange 11, 22, swap the values. 22, 40. Now you can check 22 is the pivot element. Pivot element right side is greater value. So it is the correct portion. Then check the left side value. Left side value 11 and 33. The 11 will be is in as per in the order. So 33 is in higher value of pivot element. So what we'll do, you have to swap the elements. So what is the answer? 11, 22, 33, 40. So this is for the first shorter list. First shorter list. So 11, 22, 33, 40, 44, it's in the order of the positions. Okay, now you can check for the right side of the key element. 80, 77, 60, 99, 55, 88. Now you can check. So based on the given key value, now I am choosing for the first key value is the pivot element. First key value is the pivot element. First key value is the pivot element. Is the pivot element. So in the pivot element, you got to check in right side. So 88, compare with out of 99, 88. 88 is the smaller than the pivot element. Now what we'll do, you have to, the left side is always less than the pivot element, the right side is always greater than the pivot element. So you have to swap the key values. So 88, 77, 60, 99, 55, 90. 90. Okay, now you can check 88. Now you can check 90. 90 check in 88, 77, 60. Out of them, all these 90 value, everything will be in smaller than the pivot element. Only 99 is the greatest element. Now you can swap the element. So 88, 77, 60, 90, 55, 99. It's correct. Okay. So what we'll do in 99, compare with 99 is the out of 88, 77, 60, 90, 55. All the elements are less than the pivot element of 99. So all the elements in the as per the pivot element, it's in the order, but it is not in the sorted order. Okay, now you can check 99. So next I am choosing for the pivot element is 90. Because in 90, less than value, everything is corrected. The greater than value is not in the correct position. One for greater, one for lesser value. Now I am choosing the key element is 90. Now I check the right side value, compare with 90, 90, 99 is greater, 55 only, less values only. Now I swap the 55 and 90. So 88, 77, 60, 55, 90, 99. Now you can check the key value. Out of the 90 pivot element, the right side value 90, 99 is shorted. But less than value 88, 77. Check here. So this is for in not shorted, but all the pivot element of less than value, left side is less than the pivot element value, the right side is greater than the pivot element value. So these two values are shorted in the given number. So these two lists are shorted. 90, 99. 90, 99 are shorted. But these elements are not shorted in the given algorithms. So what we'll do? 88, 77, 60, 55. 88, 77, 60, 55. Okay, now I'm choosing the pivot element is for 88. Now I check pivot element is 88. Now I check with the pivot element. The pivot element is 88. Compare with 88 and 55. 55 is smaller. Now I can swap the elements. 55, 77, 60. Now I swap the key elements. So 55, 77, 60, 88. Now check these elements are in correct position. 88 greater than 88 is a pivot element. So out of the pivot element, the right side value is greater than the pivot element. The left side is less than the pivot element values. So 88 is the pivot element, means the left side is 55, 77, 60. It is the less value. The right side is greater than the pivot elements. Okay, next check 55 also in as per the sorting order only. Now you can check 77 and 60. Now I am choosing for the pivot value 77. So I got to exchange the value 77, 60. So 60, 77. Now the value will be shorted. So what is the final answer? This element is shorted. So what is the answer for the given algorithm? The first shorted list is 11, 22, 33, 40. The first pivot element is 44. It is in shorted. Again, next value shorted for 55, 60, 77. It's shorted. Then 88, 1999. So all the key value will be shorted. This is for quick sort algorithm. So what we'll do, you got to choose the element based on the given algorithm. You got to divide for the given problem. You got to choose for the first element is the pivot value. The pivot element will be compared with for the first right side of the key element. So if you have to compare the right side of the key element is pivot element is less than the key value, you got to swap it. Otherwise, no need to swap. Then you got to compare for the left side of the key element. The left side of the key element is greater than the pivot element, you got to exchange the key value. Similarly, you got to do for the first, based on the first step and second step, you got to compare value. One thing is left side, another one is right side. So the pivot element is left side is less than the value, right side is greater than the values. So once the pivot element is based on the pivot element, the left side and right side value will be less than the value for left side, right side is greater than the value for pivot element, mean So the first process will be completed mean, then you can choose for the next value is the pivot element key value. Okay, so this is the procedure. So based on the procedure, you have to solve for the all the problems. After sorting all the time, you have to combine for the given thing. Final sorted list, sorting of the algorithm, sorted. Okay, so this is the given problem. It's clear? This is for sorting of the algorithm. So in the sorting algorithm, we are having for complexity. So what is the complexity here? So in that complexity, we are using for three type of complexity, three cases. One is worst case, second one is best case, third one is average case. Best, worst, and average case. So worst case mean when the items are already in sorted, we are trying to sort the value for again and again. But it be take for lot of complexity for time and space complexity. Lot of complexity for time complexity and space complexity. It's correct. This is for the worst case analysis. Worst case analysis. Worst case analysis. So here I'm mentioning for one thing. The one thing is T of n is T of n minus 1 plus n. T of n minus 1 plus n. T of 1 mean it will be taken for the pivot element values. T of n minus 1 mean it taken for the remaining element except from the pivot element. So the 1 will be indicate for pivot element. The n minus 1 will be indicate for except from the pivot element. That is the remaining element. You are having for 11 element. The first element, the pivot element mean remaining 10 element will be indicate for T of n minus 1. Okay. So what is the n? The n will be for specifying the number of comparison to be identified for the exact position of the each element. Each element mean every element. Okay. So this is for worst case analysis. This is for worst case analysis. So in that worst case analysis, okay, here you can check. I simply said that the given thing is, for example, in worst case complexity of the given problem is T of n will be equal to just a simple formula T of n minus 1 plus n. It's correct. N minus 1 mean it will be indicate for except the pivot element of remaining element. N will be indicate for number of position for the given functions. So what we'll do, instead of n, you have to substitute for the element is n minus 1. So in n, you have to substitute T of n will be equal to n minus 1. So T of n will be equal to n minus 1 minus 1, n minus 2. Instead of n, you have to substitute for n minus 1. So here, n minus 1. Okay, again you can, what we do, you have to substitute for n will be equal to, again you have to substitute for, this is the first equation, this is for second equation. So based on the first equation, second equation, again you have to substitute for n will be equal to n minus 2. N will be equal to n minus 2. Okay, similarly you have to substitute for n minus 1, n minus 2, you have to substitute for k value, number of k values. Number of k value. So what is the, you have to find out for the given thing, you have to check. N will be equal to, T of n will be equal to n into n minus 1. It's correct. You are checking for the number of element along with the except from the pivot element, you have to check for the given key value. So T of n will be equal to n into n minus 1 by 2. So what is the answer here? N square minus n. So you got to only take the complexity for the higher level order complexity only. So what is the worst case algorithm? So in the worst case algorithm, we are doing for the order of n square. Okay, this is for the worst case complexity. So in worst case complexity, we are calculating for the quick sort algorithm is n square. N square. What about the best case and average case complexity? T of n is n square. What is the average case and best case? So generally we assume the first element for the given element is the pivot element mean You got to choose the pivot element is always less value is lesser than the pivot element. The right side is always greater than the pivot element. So you got number of chance to get a pivot element is equal to the number of items. Equal to the number of items. So what is the here in based on the best complexity, T of n will be equal to n by 2 n by 2. You are having for 2 n by 2. One side is for left side, right side. We are dividing the problem into two sub problem. T n by 2 again T n by 2. So totally 2T n by 2. 2T n by 2. So 2T n by 2 plus function of n. 2T n by 2 plus function of n. So here substituting for 2T plus n by 2 plus function of n mean what is the answer here? Automatically you got to substitute the answer is 2T n by 2 plus b order of n. So in the best case and average case complexity you got to calculate for n log n. I think you are solving for divide and conquer methodology strategy, general method. So based on the general method, you are calculating for the best case and worst average case for the time complexity of quick sort is n log n. The worst case is n square. Worst case is n square. So this is for quick sorting algorithms. So pivot element will do n comparison. We are doing for the average case. Average case. So this is for quick sort of the algorithm. But this algorithm, it is not a faster method. This algorithm is not a faster method. So based on the pivot element value only, you have to do for the left side is always less than the key value, right side is always greater than the key value. So once the pivot element is arranged as per the given order mean, you got to choose for the next element is the pivot element. So based on the pivot element, you got to check left side is less than the key value, pivot value, right side is greater than the pivot value. Similarly, you got to sorting for the step by step of the key pivot element values. After sorting of all the sorted list, you got to combine the final merged list. So the worst case is n square, the best case and average case is n log n. But this algorithm is not a faster method. It is not a faster method. This is by quick sort algorithm. So in divide and conquer methodology, we are having for the first